Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. Canto 5, it's finally done, and it is, it's really good. I won't spoil it, here, of course. Play it yourself. But, we have the first WAW E.G.O in the game now, Ishmael Blind Obsession. It's been nerfed a little bit since what we saw in Tokyo Game Show. Still a really stupid mass deck, though. It's 20 plus 15, 7 target, deals 25 SP, 4 hours with least SP, gains charge count, gives poise count to random allies on hit, and it applies Pierce power up and damage up to 4 out of the highest SP. Pretty silly stuff, requires a lot of Wrath, Gloom, Pride, and Envy. Let's see just how much we can do with it. I've built a team where I'm just kind of trying to, I just think I got a decent amount of each of those resources, and we'll see how that works. We shall see. Yeah, this is the team. As far as, like, what my plan is for, like, which people I'm gonna be bringing, I don't know. Something like this should work for now. Yeah, definitely. Okay. That looks great. Starting gift, we went at the lighter because I could not find Grand Welcome, so I just decided to go for the lighter so we don't have to worry about Bloom too much. Okay. So as per usual, whenever I'm trying to just do a run where all I'm doing is funding E.G.O, it's gonna be a normal run most of the time. I'm just gonna start spamming the E.G.O later on. That's how it goes. Nothing too strange about that, or surely. But of course, because it requires Wrath, Bloom, Pride, and Envy, there's quite a few charged people on this team, just because those units are more likely to have these kinds of resources than other units. Not like exclusively, of course. That's why you have stuff like Shidon and Blade Lineage G-Song. We could have just brought their W Corp stuff if we were going full charge. There also definitely is like a reason to try and go for like a poise team with this E.G.O, since on hit it grants poise to a random ally, and with a 7 target you could theoretically just get a lot of poise going to people. You have 2 poise come to a random ally on hit. It's an interesting buff. It's a little hard to like make use of, mainly because it's random allies. If it was something like different, like ally with poise with the least poise, something like that, that could also work well. But oh well. That's fine. The overkill mind whip, of course, it's a classic play. It's a classic move. I think they like last night. I think they like patched the. I think they patched the Canto 5 dungeon to make it easier already, but I managed to beat it before it got patched. So I'm kind of a god gamer, I think. This is a bad choice. Okay, you might do this. I hate this creature because it's got such a scary, like, check to pass. Because if you fail against this creature, it just does, like, 30 damage to everyone. Like, it's a little bit cruel, I feel. Hey, Hong Lu, you got this. Just gotta get one of these 3 coins. There you go. You got a single one of those 3 coins. Alright, that's as much as I expected from you, I guess. So you, by a very strange twist of the situation, sure did expect... What am I saying? You should have surpassed my expectations. By meeting them exactly. Yeah, it's not really surpassing. You just met them exactly. It is still, like, good, I guess. I'm getting beaten up a little bit. He's, like, doing fine, of course. It's floor 1. What are they gonna do to us? Kill us? Yeah, right. Did I have enough charge for the Mind Whip? I'm gonna assume so, and carry on with my day. I actually probably very well might have. For a second I thought I went for another Mind Whip, but I did not. I just saw another Wrath skill and I was like, whoa! But it's perfectly fine. There's no need to worry over stuff like that. Like, if we accidentally Mind Whip, like, Dawn and kill her or something, so be it. it was fated to happen. Unnecessary sacrifice.
정리 작업
Eh,
시작합니다.
let's see how our resources are looking. Maybe we should use one of our funny egos here just for the sake of it.
고생 없이 나오는 게
Just so
최고야.
you guys can
알지?
see it. Yeah, definitely in a good spot.
당신들은 상관없을지도요?
So we're giving Pierce power to everyone, and we do not have a lot of Pierce on our team. So, oh well, it's only a single Pierce power up, and it's this turn, it's not next turn. Geralt could hit Merso, and like, he just can't get a benefit from this because of the speed. Ishmael doesn't really have a fast enough identity to make the most use out of that part. And you got Tails, unfortunate.
총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
Yeah, this is a cool ego. Unfortunately, this is the Tails version, so it didn't look as cool as it could have. Like, the blossoms didn't, like, blow up, I don't think. I think that might be something that only, like, that they do visually if you get heads.
적중에 정신 못
Yeah, so that's
차리는
interesting.
녀석인데.
I guess we will see in time, though. We'll use it again sooner or later. Because it heals, like, a bunch of SP, it is a VOD that, most of your funds cost. It costs 35, and it heals 25 to the 4 lowest SP allies. Which is, one of them's almost certainly going to be Ishmael after, you know, losing 35.
혈이
Not guaranteed, though, I suppose.
지금은 기세를 다시 잡았군요.
You want to be
뭐
semantic about it.
위기에
Yeah, we've got to charge for that. Alright. We'll see if we actually get to use the mind whip, though. These guys are probably all dead. Yep. And with very little effort. Cool. Cool beans. Bleed, burn, inflicting wrath or bleed effect inflicts additional bleed. We've got some wrath on our team. We'll roll with this. Do we have any, like, actual bleed effects on our team? No. Base Sinclair might have, like, something. Really hard to say. What do you do? Rupture. Oh, yeah, you're Rupture. That's right. 2 Rupture to be specific. Pretty beneficial. What are we the shortest on? Probably Pride, so we should probably go for you for now, yeah. We'll add Heathcliff, floor 4. And if it does change, and there is a resource we need a lot more of that we just aren't building enough of, we can always readjust our team to add, like, Heathcliff if he would help out.
이깟 파도 별것도 아니잖아요.
Like, looking at this ego, like, 2 Wrath, our Wrath is gonna be fine. 3 Gloom, our Gloom's gonna be fine because we have the lighter. It's the 3 Pride and the 3 Envy that we're gonna be the most focused on building up, I believe.
혈이
And of course, Ishmael Sandy is also a very important resource for this ego.
적중에 정신 못 차리는
If I do get the coin, I'm absolutely gonna let everyone die, though, don't get me wrong. Love the coin too much.
필요 없을 거예요.
혈이 난
Sanity is a resource until I decide that, you know, my allies are expendable. Also, I wanted to say, I beat Canto 5, and, for some reason, loading screens did not change.
지금은
I didn't, like, manually go back and change, like, the loading screen so it wouldn't be spoilers. I was going to, but then I realized I don't even need to. It just, like, did it for me. Which is interesting. It's a shame, though, 'cause I would have liked to see the Canto 5 loading screens. But, oh well.
뭘 제대로 고쳐
So be it. Canto 5 dungeon loading screens to be specific. Once again, I want to make sure if you are watching this, you don't get spoiled too heavily, I guess. I assume you're not watching this, though, if you are worried about that. I have this, like, discussion, like, every time with myself, and, like, it never actually goes anywhere, so I really just need to not. Inflicting bleed. We'll take the Scarlet Moth. That could synergize decently. Sinclair's skill? We probably don't need to. You're probably fine, as it is. Yeah, I think so.
어떤 짓을 한 악인들이요?
자, 맞서보죠. 우리들에게 이깟 파도 별것도 아니잖아요.
Robots.
방해물을 제거합니다.
We keep on attacking. I wish Faithful was a lot more attainable. If Faithful was like a tier 3 or something, it would be busted, but it would also be really funny.
바람도 딱
Like, imagine just being able to consistently get Faith.
악인들을 해치우세요.
it's the perfect yoga for spamming egos. So like, of course that would be awesome. Just need if you have faith, you just need to worry about the resources, which is a lot more manageable than maintaining resources and sanity. At least in my opinion. You're right. Maybe they had something to reinvigorate them. Who knows? Who knows? Room for mind to appear, it'll be fine. Not that I'm really too concerned about hitting our allies. They are expendable after all. Okay. Think they're finished the job. Nice, good job. Good job, buddy. That's our victory. Ally gains poise with gloom skills. We've got quite a few gloom people on this team, I think. Let me see. Like, I know Merso does. Yeah, it's just Merso and Ishmael, actually. Maybe we should change up Merso. Not a bad idea. Because then we could just get all the poise onto Ishmael. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary, though. They can share the crit. How nice of them. Okay, that's great. Dominating? Okay, that's good enough. Got 4 speed, so you're not getting declashed by too much stuff. Okay, that'll work for now. Yeah, neutrals. Trying to just roll with it against these things, though. It's because they've got stuff like this 3+10, where, like, yeah, if they get heads, you lose. If they get tails, they lose. Okay, Honglu wins his clash. Nice. And Ishmael wins theirs. Okay. 2 out of 3, not bad. Now we get to attack this guy a little bit as well. You know, just get some hits. Nothing too big. But it means you're in a nice, very staggerable position right now. Okay. That looks good, okay. Now we just need to one-sided you. You've got 1 speed, so... Yeah, I mean, of course you have 1 speed. That's just what happens when you reach this phase. We'll be able to stagger you and then kill you pretty easily. Yep. And we just need to remember to not put on the shoes, as tempting as it is. Oh. Okay. Alright, there we go. Good job, Yisung. Getting that stagger off. Merso gets the kill here, so we just gotta deal with little guys. Actually, we didn't have to put the shoes on, huh? What are the conditions for that triggering then? I thought that, like, surely would have triggered it, huh? How odd. How peculiar. I thought it was just when we killed one of them. I thought in, like, second turn or later or something. Do we need to kill a little guy to trigger the event? Maybe. Maybe not. Oh well. Onwards we go. Wait, one randoms can charge. Cost. This will trigger twice. That's not bad. Yeah, sure. We'll take it. I do like a good cost-giving gift. Very nice. Flash week fight. If it's Kanto 2 goons, I might just like... Or I guess it could also be LCA guys. Ooh, Kanto 2 goons. Okay. Meh. I was considering hitting it with, you know, the big old blind obsession. But I'll wait on these guys. It is tempting, though. If Ishmael's, for pretty much the rest of this run, if Ishmael's, like, within, like, the top 3, like, people of moving, I'll probably just ego with her. And I mean that for, like, first turn. It may sound like I'm just adding additional stipulations to what I just said, but, it's part of the master plan. Don't worry. You're back, Sandy. You've got 2 tables. Alright. That's certainly something. These guys aren't going to be very alive soon. Not for long. Yeah, okay. Going for a lot of Wrath skills here. Not that it really makes too big of a difference. I guess I should have gone for the non-Wrath to make sure we build up the resources we really needed. I think we've still also got a lot of pride and envy. You mean an event? This guy, not to be confused with the other guys. Ghost tattoo. Centers with pride. It's really good for stuff like Immerso. Anyone who's got like a multi-hit pride attack is kind of good with that. Oh, grand welcome. All right. We no longer need to worry about like all we really need to worry about now is wrath and envy, and our wrath are just great. Our envy is great. We can just start killing. I think we'll save resources for the next floor, and let's just start going a little insane, a little kooky. I think that's the best way to go. We've got the stuff to like start
부상 없이
killing,
나오는 게 최고야.
so might as
알지?
well, right? Right.
당신들은
Couldn't agree
상관없을지도?
more.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Yeah. This is gonna be a little bit of a silly run, it seems. And like you're gonna heal guaranteed 25. It's not like say Yisang Sunshine where it has a chance to fully recover your SP, but like
조명이 전멸하는 저곳
issue with this one is it's a 35 cost that
모든 것을 쳐부술
it heals 25, so like you only like net loss of 10 vaguely. The exception being if you actually clash with it and you're like neutral-ish sanity, then it is actually like true neutral for sanity gain loss. It's not gonna happen in every situation though.
인도적인 조치는 필요 없을
Yeah,
거예요.
focuses are envy and wrath now, mainly envy. Gotta keep that in mind. Gloom pride means like nothing to us now. We'll have plenty of it either way.
흉터의 결과요.
지금은 기세를 다시 잡았군요.
Okay, just you left.
위기에 강하다 그런 거야?
How you feeling, buddy? You feeling ready to die a horrible death? Little bug getting sliced in half, cut in twain, blank thrusted.
흉터의 결과.
효과적이네요.
Yeah,
이
there
방식을
we go.
기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
That was effective. Thank you, Ishmael. I appreciate your compliment. And of course, question of the day. What are your thoughts on Blind Obsession Ishmael? I feel like I saw someone being like pretty disappointed about it being, nerfed significantly from the Tokyo Game Show one. I do not want an ego that gives everyone +1 coin power this and next turn.
방해물을 제거합니다.
So I'm a lot better with how it is now. Does it feel a little too like samey to like Fluid Sack with how, it seems like you're meant to play it as, like something samey to Fluid Sack, which is unfortunate. Egos that heal us geared is so good.
저 부표처럼 흔들리는 놈이 제1 사냥감이겠네요.
Of course they are, after all, like, it's such an important thing. Oh, don't do that. Don't kill one of our allies. Silly Ishmael. Not yet, at least. Save that for later.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
Okay. 1 HP, alright.
지금은 기세를 다시
Sure
잡았군요.
thing.
뭐,
Well, I mean, he's
위기에
trying to
강하다.
counter us, but he's not gonna get the chance, so, Ratio? Question mark?
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Energy current, of course, does a lot thanks to it stacking up the buff from the tattoo. Nice.
모을 필요는
공격
없겠고.
능력 평가 처리했어.
흉터의 결과. 어우, 제대로 꽂혔는데. 흉터의 결과요.
There we go. God, Effie and Sound Announcer is so funny. I miss them. God. Okay, Blunt Week, Keto or Morel.
이 검이
Either way, I
필요하오.
guess it's would be unfortunate because like Guido resists Pierce, but the minions are neutral at least. Okay, it's these guys, which make this as it's like a genuinely perfect fight for Blind Obsession. Let's corrode it here though. We've got the resources. This way we can actually benefit. It'll cost 53 sandy when corroded. You can get the absolute resonance of pride going. Why not? Alright, we'll send it. The sloshing goons are weak to Pierce, so it'll do a little bit of damage, just a wee bit. Nice.
배를 버리고 모두 아래로 내려간다. 반짝이던 깊은 그곳으로.
Yeah, very normal behavior from Ishmael. Blind Obsession, sure is a fitting name.
그다지 유쾌하진 않군.
효과적이네요.
Very fitting.
이 방식을
Okay,
기억하는 게
Honglu's losing.
좋겠어요.
Honglu's winning.
사냥이 성공적이었네요. 이
And you're
흐름대로
still -3
사냥을
sanity.
끝내러
I
갈
guess that's the
정신이라면
one thing with the corrosion is that, you know, the corrosion doesn't heal your sanity. What does the corrosion do again? Heals HP, gains a bunch of poise, inflicts pride for do this turn and next turn. So they're all weak to pride decks right now. We got to go for the pride that we have. Okay, something like that is decently enough.
임하겠습니다.
I hope, there's some bad clashes going on here. That's how it goes, though. We need, like, Ishmael to win some clashes, even if they are bad clashes, just get her sanity up a little bit. So I'm fine with the bad clashes. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's not like you're gonna take too much damage here. And you get a kill, so you gain some sanity back either way. That's good.
이런 상황인데도 어떻게 끝이 보이네요. 조금만 더 해보죠.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Girl's winning a clash, so she's gaining a little bit more sanity back. Good to see. Love to see it.
소란이 줄었네요.
Because this is what? This is, I guess, the fourth, like, Awakening 7 target ego we have.
혈이
Because so far, it's, there's 3 egos that gain, 7 target weight on Awakening in, thanks to Threadspin 4. Those, of course, being Sunshower Yi-Song, Ebony Stem Otis, and, Soups and Glare. Honestly, why not?
이상 승객을
Why not? We've got enough charge, strangely enough. Okay. But yeah, now we've got Blind Obsession, so that's the fourth one. It really makes me wonder, like, what the scaling is for power on these egos now. It really feels like
흉터의 결과요.
the difference between a He and a VOV is very blurred right now. It feels like quite a few of the He's we have would be better off as VOV, stuff like Fluid Sac or Sun Shower or Ebony Stem. Well, a lot of the other He's we have really feel like they sure do belong as He's. Stuff like the bad ones, like the Dimension Shredders. And Dimension Shredder's not bad, but you know what I mean, I think. Oh yeah, we'll take some random charge. We've got some charge units, that'll work. That'll do, Dunka. There we go. You're the team. We've got plenty of wrath. We've got plenty of envy. I managed to like dole our sins out just perfectly enough that we can go focus on the ones that we don't have EO gets to bolster.
작전 지역 진입 확인했어.
네.
That easy, I
승객을
suppose.
정리합니다.
Oh, that easy. No, it is that easy. Thank you for letting me know, Sinclair. I wasn't sure. Okay.
부상 없이 나오는 게 최고야. 알지?
Alright.
당신들은 상관없을지도요.
먼저 간다.
We do this. We ball.
제가 해낸 거 맞죠?
정신이 물러.
흉터의 결과요.
Okay.
자, 이번은 이쪽으로 모으고
참. 이런 상황인데도 어떻게 끝이
I don't need pride. Why am I going for the pride resonance? Because why not? That's a reason, I think. It'll do good damage. Even if it is made up of, like, exclusively pride skill ones from those 3 units. That's still good damage.
자,
Yeah, okay.
이번은 이쪽으로
There we go.
모으고
We get our shop now, right? Or was it another fight before the shop? Might have been. Might have been. Envy or burn inflicts additional burn. Okay, no, it is just the shop here. What do we get? Ishmael skill. Red stained Gossipium. Oh, yeah, we'll take this. And we'll do, like, one of these too, sure. That'll work, that'll work. Get our rest stop, keep on going forwards. No one needs the rest stop. Good to know, good to know. Keep on going forwards, then we'll go for the event, and then we'll fight the boss of this floor. Alright, is this a blind obsession type of fight? Looks like it. Looks like it a lot. Oh yeah, if you get 2 minders immediately, you should just do this. Blind obsession also sets us up for a mind whip next turn perfectly well.
이상 승객을
which is always really funny. He was one of the few people that didn't have a charge ego, so I guess it makes enough sense. Same with Ryoshi's.
종원,
They're only getting tails on the Awakening one. I'd really like to get heads on the Awakening one, like, sooner or later. Because, that'd be cool. We'd be able to see it, like, in its full power, because it's kind of looking a little lame so far. But that's because of the fact the animation is incomplete if you aren't getting the correct roll on the coin. We just gotta wait till turn 3 in one of these fights and then go for it. I don't know if any of these fights are going to, like, last turn 3 to turn 3 and still have more than, like, 3 enemies, though. Especially if we do start with a Blind Obsession. Who doesn't have a charge ego at this point? Because we've got stuff like Dimension Shredder, we've got AADD, we've got Pelipole. Merso doesn't have a charge ego. Rodion doesn't, Sinclair doesn't, Otis doesn't. Yeah, those are the only 4 that don't have a charge ego. Which is a really freaky amount, because that is a low amount, given how charge shouldn't really be that much more present than the other stat effects, but it is. Charge moment. Okay, fish time. Means blind obsession time. I love blindly obsessing. Okay, does this hit everything? If we do a little bit of manipulating, we probably hit everything. Let's go for this. So we left leg, tail, right leg, body. Yeah, this will hit everything. Okay, we can clash like tail with them. That'll work. Okay, nice. Here's power up to all allies thanks to this. Excellent stuff. I'm gonna put pride. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Dual strike. Does this do something? This does do decently. Excellent. You can one-sided. Yeah, that's how it's gonna go. And you can just smack down the body. Okay, this will be good. Hopefully this will be the time where we get the heads, because we get brought down to what? We get brought down to 10 sanity. So it's a 60% heads. Something. Not great, that's of a something, but it's something. Tails again, okay. That's fine. You're still weak to Pierce, we're still hitting all 4 of your parts. You're still in for a rude awakening. Okay, decent. They only get do they only get like punctured with the Flotsam if we get the... I assume that's the case. Also, the white square sure is the Pierce power up. It still hasn't been patched so that you can actually see it. Okay, tail needs to be clashed. Should be fairly doable, I presume. Yeah. Okay. We attack the left leg a little bit on top of the body just because if the body gets broken, we'd like to still be able to do some damage to you. Oh. Unfortunate. Barely. Okay. You should be able to take out the body then. Nice. And you've got a little bit of HP left, but not enough to survive this turn, I don't think. I think he should get the kill, just barely. Yeah, nice. Very nice indeed, okay. I guess we do have Ossipium, so we are stacking bleed a lot more than you'd expect on a non-bleed team. And we are inflicting bleed with, you know, wrath skills. More options, a little late for that. Spend tears. We'll take this. We don't need the ego gifts yet. Or the ego resource yet is what I meant to say. Pursuit. No, not pursuance. Perversion does very little for us. Unless we really needed more ego gifts desperately, but we need to kill with our wrath or envy attacks. And I don't really think those are the ones that need to be killing right now. Yeah, like, look at our resources. We are still doing perfectly fine. We're going for the Blind Obsession last thing this turn. But these guys are all weak to Pierce, so it'll still be worth it. I think. Ooh. You're gonna get ahead a little bit. You're a tank, though. You can take it. We're actually getting hit, like, a lot of bit on a bunch of our people. Here's the heads, though.
총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
It's a shame it's an ego that really does not hit heads very often, because it looks cool.
이런 상황인데도
Also, that stupid amount of healing was thanks to the gray coat. It does not heal on hit. The awakening one doesn't, at least. The corrosion does.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을
That was
기억하는 게
effective. Let's
좋겠어요.
try to remember what worked. You're killing them all with a mass attack. Yes, yes, Captain, my captain. As you decree, it shall be done.
이번엔 어떤 짓을 한 악인들이요?
오케이, 작전 지역 진입 확인했어.
네, 입감 양호합니다.
Wonder what I'm gonna do immediately this turn, huh? If only there was a way to have like a good guess as to what my plan's gonna be now. Guess we'll never know. Okay, who's got a clash here? You've got to clash that guy. You gotta clash this guy, then you've got to clash this guy? Okay. You can clash that. You hit this guy, redirect it with Blind Obsession, and then you can just hit this thing, sure. Why not? That'll work.
임하겠습니다.
Just to make sure. Poise anything nice. Gain your poise count next turn. Ooh. Oh, nice. Heathcliff's kind of on his stagger threshold right now, so he'd really like not to get staggered. Heads again, excellent. The lightning strike really adds a lot to this part of the attack. Yeah, look at that.
모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
Oh, and she crit with this. Little overkill. Little bit.
아, 이런.
Although I guess they still survived, so I guess it wasn't overkill.
자,
놀라운
이번
한방이네요.
이쪽으로
Yeah, I guess not. Okay, that's fine.
양호.
That one's still alive, but we have a ravaging cut to finish you off. So it's just the gloom ones left. So we go for the circular strategy that is just attacking them in a circular motion to make sure all of them get roughly equal hits,
제거합니다.
although inflicting a little bit extra damage on the one with the most HP. Just for safety.
자, 이번은
Because it could always matter, that's the thing. You never know. You never really know.
흉터의 결과야.
Nice, but there we go. There we go. Blunt damage deals SP. It's a shame the mouse deck isn't blunt. Garrion Stake is good for us. And I'll take Carmel. It would only matter for the normal fights and not the Avenues. And Heathcliff, you can take another skill too. Sure. Otherwise, you kind of need to heal a fair bit, so we'll give you the bunch of healing. Yeah, nice, okay. And then we press onwards.
길게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
오케이, 작전 지역 진입
Okay.
확인했어.
네.
Okay, indeed. These guys are Pierce weak. I'm trying to click on it. I had a lot more trouble than I really should have, I think. I mean a lot.
방해물을 제거합니다.
God. Oh. Nice.
차릴 수 없을 것이오.
Another heads. We're on a streak now. We were on a little bit of a losing streak with like the first couple uses of Blind Obsession. But now we're on a winning streak. Really makes me wonder how things are going to progress from here. Okay. Yeah, a couple deaths.
다수사장 확인.
Yeah, this is a one turn fight. Yeah.
쉽네.
Wonder why. Well, this means that Ishmael healed the full, right? We need to use the corrosion a little bit next fight to make sure I want to be in corrosion range for the actual boss fight. Because either we're gonna corrode or we're gonna kill it. One way or the other. I do not care which option. sound very reminiscent to someone right now, don't I, huh?
아, 정리 작업
Oh well.
시작합니다.
Who knows? Who knows? Okay, you guys.
작전 지역 진입
You
확인했어.
guys.
네.
Bro, this is corrosion gain
양호합니다.
charge. No, but it gains poise. Okay, good to know. Great. You're probably gonna be fine.
새겨주겠어.
I believe.
그다지 유쾌하진 않군요.
We get the funny corrosion now. We get heads on it this time. That's unfortunate. We got to see the funny version at least once, though, so I'm still fine with it. How does this one look if you don't have it at upside 3 and therefore you don't get the special background? Does the ocean just appear on, like, the floor of whatever background it is? If so, that's funny. Strange thing that's like a feature. Like, the background only changes to that respective ego if they are at upside 3 or more. I've got every single ego thread spin 3, so there's no situation in which I will see, you know, the background anymore. I'm gonna corrode this again simply because sanity is funny.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Right. Here's the tails. Into the flickering depths we sink, dragging them to the bottom.
오, 아 이런.
Wonderful strike.
아무튼
Yeah.
놀라운 한 방이네요.
Sure is, Ishmael. Okay, now we've got to deal with the funny little talisman guy. And you are...
그대
I think you're neutral to both Pride and Pierce, right? I know you're neutral to Pierce. Don't know if you've resisted Pride at all, though.
자,
Okay, do the
어서 보자.
thing. Yeah, there she is.
이깟
Oh yeah, you're weak to Pride. Good to
별것도
see.
아니잖아요.
As long as we have both parts, that's fine. Okay, this will work. It hit some of our allies, quite a few of our allies, but this is not gonna... Yeah, this one's even worse. Okay. Not this one, bottom one. Okay. That'll work, that'll work. I think we can go for the Pride Resonance. Might as well. Pride Absores. Like that.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Okay. You're in for a little bit of a rough time so that no one will cry. So are we, though. So are we. Yep. Here it is. The logical endpoint of any ego spam run. Killing all of our allies. They're not quite dead yet.
적을 완벽히 파악하고 있으신 거군요.
We'll see. We'll see how they're looking after that, though. Oh, unfortunate. Okay. Like, no one actually got staggered. That's the important thing, I suppose.
유쾌하진 않군요.
Right arm is staggered plus,
이
though.
방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Good to see.
어떠냐?
와, 아주 박살이
이런.
났군.
Oh no, those two both got... What am I saying? None of them got staggered. They...
관리자님.
Excellent observational skills on my side. Very exquisite. Who can clash well against you? Or so, you got this. Everyone else is gonna keep on attacking this part. The right arm, the staggered plus right arm. It'll work well. Okay, negative 39 Sandy. If we weren't clashing there, if we were doing like a one-sided attack, you would have just corroded immediately. But no. Overclock gaming. Nice 260 damage.
양호.
If this guy survives next turn, we will have perfect odds on Ishmael's attack that'll kill everyone.
오케이, 작전 지역 진입 확인했어.
네. 입감 양호합니다.
'Cause if we go for the normal one, well, this'll hit our allies, right? Is that how it works? Because if we overclock it, it'll be safe, right? But if we don't overclock it, it won't be safe. Yeah, there we go. Had to make sure we hit our allies at least a little bit. A little bit of a farewell gift from Ishmael to them for winning this run.
일격에 저렇게나?
Oh, nice. A very fitting counter from Heathcliff to just thwack Ishmael after that. Yeah, okay. 40-minute run, alright. It's almost like spamming a WAW E.G.O is a good choice as far as damage goes.
다행이에요.
Yeah. We get our 3 levels. We get our 9 boxes again. That's exciting stuff. Now that we've surpassed the max pass level, we just gotta see how high we can reach this season. That's fun.
정해진 시간에 기상하는 것은
Yeah, look at this.
사칙에
9
명시된
boxes.
내용입니다.
Excellent. I've got a couple boxes right now.
이 사실을 모르는
Yeah.
것 같군요.
Got a couple tickets right now. I'm doing great on resources now. My thread's not the best, of course. It's still decent though. That's the thing. And yeah, it's above you. It's definitely a very powerful ego, that's for sure. It's definitely kind of hard to get benefits from these effects, especially because you don't have a way to guarantee your high speed. So 1 pierce power, 1 damage up this turn. Not the best thing. The charge count is very noticeable, but the thing is, Reindeer Ishmael already is great at building up charge count. That's really not necessary to ego for it. And 2 points count to 1 random ally on hit. It's random. There's no way to control it. But overall, 20 plus 15, 7 target. Like if we just pull up like Sun Shower real quick, just compare the two. Like 17 plus 15, a little bit worse roll, a little bit of a stronger effect, honestly. But healing SP for self, the actual on-hit effects are a lot weaker there than the absolute mess of like random things that is Blind Obsession. And it's cool. Because anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!